Hey Noah, Coach Kilcrease here. First, I just want to thank you for coming to camp. Really enjoyed working with you. Hope you're having a good summer so far. Maybe school started back, I don't know. If so, hope school's going well. This is going to be your video analysis, and I'm just going to break down your swing, tell you some things I think you do a good job with, and some things, give you some things to work on to make the swing better. Okay, so the first thing I'll look at is your foundation. Okay, right now you've got a good base set up. Your hands are in a good position. Eyes on the target. Um, Everything from this point looks really, really good. Good bend in your knees. So the next thing I want to look at here is I want to see how your hands move when you load. Okay, ideally this is how we want our hands to move, and this is how we want our bat angle to be as we go to attack the ball. Okay, one thing I want you to notice here is your hands have dropped almost below the ball. So that means when you go to attack the ball at this, we want to attack the ball at this angle. Okay, but you're not going to be able to get there. So what your swing is more than likely going to look like is it's going to be coming at this plane right here. Okay, so you cut that in half, but you're still swinging up at the ball, therefore lifting the ball, as you can see when you make contact. Now, here's something you do a really good job with. There's two things in this clip right here I want you to look at, okay? First off, you got a stiff front side right here, and then in your back leg, you got this thing we like to call an L. Okay, you're riding your backside, you're hitting with power, you're getting everything going, and you're staying in that at contact. Okay, that's a really, really good thing to do. The only thing we need to correct from where we are so far is we don't need our hands to drop as we load. Okay, we need to keep those hands up above the ball. That way we can hit down and hit through the ball. Okay, it's hard to see right here. It's a little blurry from where I've sped the camera up. But the way your bat angle is here, that means that your hands are in a good position. Okay, what I mean by that is your right palm at contact is going to be pointing to the sky, and your left palm is going to be pointing down towards the ground. Okay, that's going to enable you to stay through the ball longer. I like the fact that your shoulders are square towards the pitcher. That means everything is where it needs to be once you get to contact. Okay. Now the next thing I want to look at is I want to see you push through the zone. Okay. What we like to do is we like to be as short to the ball as we can and long through it. Okay. So here is what we want your follow through to look like. Okay, we want to push through here and then have a long follow through. Okay, that's what I was afraid of, was he was going to start rolling over as soon as you made contact, and your follow through was going to be shortened. Okay, that's something we want to avoid. So the two things I want you to focus on this time watching it is your hands drop below the ball there, and then you roll over right after contact. Okay, so those are the two keys that I want you to focus on, is getting your hands higher and pushing through that ball after you make contact. So let's work on that. Let's get our swing a little better in that aspect, and then we'll get our hands in a better slot, and we'll be able to attack that ball and make solid contact every time we swing. Noah, it's Coach Kilcrease again. Thanks again for coming to camp. Really enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.